In this deadly game of thrones, there's no place for America or for Israel. So when it comes to Iran and ISIS, the enemy of your enemy is your enemy.
Think you know Benjamin Netanyahu? From battlefield hero to Israel's longest-serving prime minister, his life blends politics, strategy, and wealth. But behind the headlines, what's really true about his net worth, lifestyle, and family in 2026? Let's dive deep and separate fact from fiction. Chapter 1. Understanding his early life. Benjamin Netanyahu was born on October 21, 1949, in Tel Aviv, into a family deeply rooted in Zionism. His father, Benjamin Netanyahu, was a historian, and his grandfather was a rabbi and writer. Growing up, young Bibi was immersed in discussions about identity, nationhood, and responsibility, which shaped his worldview early on. Before politics, Netanyahu became a soldier, joining the elite Sayeret Matkal unit in the Israel Defense Forces. Only the most capable are selected, and Bibi took part in demanding operations, including during the Yom Kippur War. These experiences instilled discipline, resilience, and leadership under pressure. His childhood combined intellectual rigor, cultural awareness, and military preparation, laying the foundation for a man who would navigate some of Israel's most challenging political and security decisions. Understanding his early life shows that Netanyahu's path to power wasn't accidental. It was built on experience, heritage, and preparation. Chapter 2. Education and rise into politics. After military service, Netanyahu went abroad to expand his education. He moved to the United States, earning degrees in architecture and business administration. This unusual combination gave him analytical skills, structural thinking, and economic insight, all tools for a future political career. His global stage came as Israel's ambassador to the United Nations from 1984 to 1988. Representing Israel, negotiating under pressure, and defending the nation sharpened his diplomacy and confidence. Think of managing your country's image on the world stage as a young adult. That's exactly what he did. Returning to Israel, he joined the Likud party and steadily climbed the ranks. Using strategic thinking, political savvy, and negotiation skills, he prepared for leadership. By 1996, Netanyahu became prime minister for the first time. Every step reflected planning and discipline rather than chance, demonstrating that his rise was built on strategy, global exposure, and a relentless drive to serve his nation at the highest level. Chapter 3. Political Career and Leadership. Netanyahu's political career is one for the history books. First elected prime minister in 1996, he returned in 2009 and reclaimed office in 2022, becoming Israel's longest-serving leader. His journey wasn't about luck. It's a story of resilience, strategy, and political skill. Surviving elections, protests, scandals, and global scrutiny, Netanyahu mastered the art of leadership under pressure. His approach is security first, prioritizing national defense and strategic deterrence. Supporters admire his decisiveness and vision, while critics argue that it creates diplomatic tension. Regardless, his decisions have shaped Israel's military, regional alliances, and approach to peace negotiations for decades. Economically, he favored conservative policies, cautious territorial compromises, and strong international partnerships. Netanyahu's legacy is about more than years in office. It's about lasting influence, navigating geopolitics, and setting policies that still shape Israel today. Love him or hate him, his impact on Israeli politics and the Middle East cannot be overstated. Chapter 4. Net worth and income. When people hear world leader, they often picture extreme wealth. Netanyahu's reality is more grounded. As of 2025 to 2026, credible estimates put his net worth around $13 million, combining political salary, real estate holdings, past investments, book royalties, and speaking fees. Claims online of $80 million or more are unverified and exaggerated, coming from rumor-based websites. As prime minister, his government salary is supplemented by perks like housing, security, and official expenses. These benefits are state-funded, reducing personal costs but not adding direct income. Real estate investments in Caesarea and Jerusalem have appreciated over the decades, contributing to wealth organically rather than through speculative ventures. Netanyahu's financial profile shows strategic planning, career longevity, and disciplined asset growth. It's a moderate, comfortable fortune, reflecting decades of service rather than sudden riches. Chapter 5. Houses and Real Estate. Let's talk about houses, because that's where perception and reality often clash. Netanyahu owns a villa in Caesarea, one of Israel's most exclusive coastal towns, and a duplex penthouse in Jerusalem. Both properties have appreciated over time, showing strategic investment rather than flashy luxury. As prime minister, he resides in Beit Aghion, the official state residence in Jerusalem. This property is government-owned and maintained, tied to his office, not his personal fortune. Rumors of secret mansions or extravagant palaces are unfounded. The residence is historic, functional, and practical, reflecting the seriousness of his office rather than indulgence. Netanyahu's personal homes provide comfort and long-term value, illustrating a careful, responsible approach to wealth. His real estate philosophy emphasizes stability, planning, and balance, demonstrating that personal assets and public responsibilities can coexist without extravagance or excess, showing that wealth can be managed responsibly. Chapter 6. Wife and Personal Life. Behind many public figures is someone who shares both life and duties. For Netanyahu, that person is Sara Netanyahu. They've been married since 1991, and Sara is a trained educational and career psychologist. Throughout the years, she stepped into the spotlight not just as the prime minister's spouse, but as someone involved in advocacy, children's charities, and public causes. She's seen at many official events, offering a blend of personal warmth and public engagement. Together, they have 3 children: one daughter, Noah, from Benjamin's first marriage, and Yair and Avner, their sons. Family life has been under public observation because of Netanyahu's political prominence, but that doesn't reduce its significance. It shows a household balancing public duty with private responsibilities. Online rumors sometimes exaggerate Sara's wealth, suggesting independent multi-million fortunes. But credible reporting ties her financial profile closely to shared assets with her husband. Their family life, though public, reflects steadiness and commitment rather than celebrity-style extravagance, highlighting unity amid national pressure. Chapter 7. Lifestyle Reality versus Public Perception. So, what is Netanyahu's lifestyle really like? As Israel's longest-serving prime minister, his salary is solid but modest compared to global CEOs or entertainers. State-provided housing, transport, and security make life convenient, but they aren't extra personal income. Real estate and past investments do increase his wealth, yet claims of extravagant spending or secret luxuries are mostly myths. His lifestyle reflects practicality, long-term planning, and public service rather than indulgence. Perception varies widely. Supporters admire his discipline, critics focus on controversies, and casual observers often repeat viral rumors. Separating verified facts from exaggeration shows a leader balancing family, political responsibility, and strategic financial decisions. This is a man whose influence is global, whose lifestyle is disciplined, and whose legacy is measured in decisions and impact rather than flashy wealth. The real story lies in substance, not sensational headlines. Curious to see the hidden truths of wealth, lifestyle, and influence? Hit like and subscribe now to uncover stories most people never get to explore.